Hey, John Larson here, and today we're going to be going over what I carry with me on the Rubicon to power my Cpap machine for up to 7 days. And you can kind of see it right there, right behind me. All right, stay tuned and go wheel. Hey, John Larson here. Today we're going over what I carry with me on the trail, specifically like Rubicon, for up to 7 days to power a Cpap machine. I'll give a little backstory first. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea about 2 years ago, and I got my first Cpap machine like a week or two before a week-long Rubicon run, where we were also running Slick Rock in Deer Valley on our Next Gen Sierra Fest event. And I immediately needed something to power it because they said I'm required to use it every single day to data log or something. And so anyways, I remembered from some of the YouTubers that I followed, they use these Jackery things. And I bought a Jackery 500 on Amazon. And I had the large Airsense 10 sleep apnea machine, and it would use 75% of the battery every night. I had also ordered one of these 60 watt solar panels, and using it at Buck and Rubicon Springs, I feel like I was getting like 10 to 15 watts, 20 watts of power charging at a time. So I mean, I would only get like 15%, 20% battery life each day from the solar. And I was doing the rest of the charging with the Jeep as we were wheeling. And then the problem became sitting in camp all day was like a real problem because I wouldn't get enough charge, end up having to idle the Jeep, keep it plugged into the Jeep for a while. We kind of got through that whole first week. It was a big mess. As soon as I got back, I ordered the Airmini, which is like super tiny. This uses like maybe 20% of the power the large ones do. So now I use this while camping, and I think it uses 15% of the battery on the big Jackery, and it actually doesn't use a whole lot more on the small ones, like the 300s, the 290s. They have almost the same amp hours as the 500, I found out. And I got this one on eBay for like $100. And then this one I got on Black Friday for $200. It's like the 300. And so now I keep this one at home for power outages. I leave it for my wife at home because a lot of times when I'm out wheeling, we do get power outages here in the mountains of California. And I use these two little guys. The other one I use for my fridge to power in camp while we're like not wheeling for a day. And this little guy will actually power my 12-volt camp fridge for up to 22 hours, which is pretty impressive. So anyways, I couldn't find any information online for people who were like wheeling for 5 to 7 days or even 1 day and powering a sleep apnea machine. This was my solution. I ended up getting a 100-watt solar panel, which does help a lot. And in direct sun, I'll get like 55 watts of charging, and it'll actually charge. It'll charge either one of these Jackeries, usually a lot faster. I might get close to a full charge in a day if I'm in direct sunlight. If you're camped like under a bunch of trees, you're gonna have to find another solution or carry it out somewhere where there's no trees and get better sunlight. Anyways, if you've ever had to try to figure out how to deal with sleep apnea on the Rubicon, this is my solution. Comment below, and also like, subscribe, thumbs up, whatever they tell you to do on the YouTube algorithm to make them happy. Thank you guys, and talk to you next time. Go wheel.